You feel it? They're in the house. They're in the building. Their father's in the building. But you know who else is in the building? The icing on this cake we've been eating all weekend. The cherry on top. My good buddy and your host, Mr. Richard Spain. Richard. Richard.
Robbie? Oh, Robbie!
I'm here. I'm right here.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Right here! Is where it happened. Right here, Robbie! This is where it all went down. This is where Shatner stood. Right here. Good old Shatner. You know, if Bill Shatner had punched one of you people, we could have said the shat hit the fan. We could have. And we would have.
Yeah, and we were accurate.
Right here. This is where it happened, Robert.
Yep, right there.
These floorboards. These probably not very clean floorboards.
I was going to say, ironically, that's also where I kicked a beer over.
Whatever. Point is, stuff happened.
Lots of
magical stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Unbelievable stuff. Minneapolis, Minnesotans. How many of you were in attendance last evening for this Saturday night? Let's make that a real blood-curdling scream. Again, how many of you were in the house? How many of you expected William Shatner to come out and introduce his band? You did not. Liars. I know who also didn't expect William Shatner to introduce the band. The band. And me. I think Robbie's the only one who was in the know. Everybody else was a surprise. Shatner and Robbie cooked this up on Twitter, am I right?
That's right.
On DM. What the kids call DM.
On the DM.
Did you keep it on the DM?
Kept it on the DM. On the DM.
Oh, what? Well, which is it? Pick a letter.
Well, we kept the DM on the DM.
Huh.
And then we all went to
GF.
Then we went to the DMV.
OMG.
And renewed our license.
WTF?
OMG.
I didn't know what was happening. The band gets very psyched out before a show. Of course, they're trained professionals, musicians of the highest caliber, who care greatly for the craftsmanship of performing the show. Not today. Today they're phoning it in, but last night they gave a crap. And Robbie, they're all psyched up, they're getting ready to do the show. Robbie's standing backstage, like, all right, let's get this going. We're ready to go. Where's the band? Like, he's doing his pregame warm-ups. Like, where's the band? Come on, guys. Let's huddle together. Let's do our ritual. Where's the band? Oh, they're doing Shatner selfies. All right, well.
I said, Rich, what's the band? He's like, no. You're getting a selfie with Shatner. And we look over and sure enough, they're all like,
That was your game face last night. William Shatner was here. He introduced the boys on the stage, the band. Misha came out.
Hey, you know what was a surprise for me? Mark Pellegrino.
Yeah.
In the house.
Pellegrino in the house. You know, it wasn't a surprise to me.
What?
The fantastic singing of Kim Rhodes. Not a surprise. What we could melt it out. Not surprised by the adorable and always delightful Ruth Connell coming out here and killing it. That was just. And lovely new addition to the song list, the duet with you and Brianna Buckmaster was a true home run. I say keeper for the votes. When you go back to band practice, you tally votes, just put one in the yes column from Spate.
Excellent.
From Stu Sutcliffe.
Not Brexit? You saying no?
Reagent? No, keep it. It was a great night. It was an epic night. It's one of those nights when you come out of it and you go, by God, that was a night. That's what you do.
It was the kind of night that Richard stayed out for an extra drink. Usually Pops has to call it quits.
Daddy likes to slumber. Takes a team of people to prop me up in the morning.
The last night you go, no, you know what? I will have one more.
You know why? Because that's what Shat would have wanted. If Shat knew me and or cared, that's what he would have wanted. He doesn't. But if he did, hypothetically, he would have told me to soldier on. He said, hey, you, old what's-his-face, you're not Rob, but I don't know who you are.
Or maybe you are Rob.
Go ahead over here. Maybe you are Rob. I don't know. At this point, I don't care. I've introduced the band. I've introduced Luden Swine. Luden Swine, one of my favorite acts. It's just one of those nights. You go, that was a night, and you come on stage, and you go, fellas, well, there was that. And
Mike almost quit the band after he said, that's it.
That was, and that's weird.
Show. I'm out.
Almost every Saturday show, he almost gets fired, so that was a nice switch.
I never realized he was just long batteries. Plugged him in.
And then, just when he thought things couldn't get more thingy, the band proceeded to play, dare I say an homage, a tribute to one of the city's favorite stars. And it's interesting because there's always been the little help thing that we did for a long time that was sort of based on Rob's experiences, and it was a really cool thing because that song was all outward. It was all about him, and you know, it was like sort of our small way to go, that was a great performer, a great man, great contributor to American culture, and this is the least we can do, is do a song for the guy in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Of course, I'm referring to Prince. And though the band played the lights out of that tune, and the cast came up and sang with them, it was just awesome. You people with the purple lights, a tip of the cap to you folks in that one. That was awesome.
It was so sweet.
That was cool. I was standing over here playing bass to that number and kept like doing long pauses in the bass, like scrambling for my phone to try to get a, which I didn't have my phone, so I was just patting my bottom. In case you wondered why I continually patted my bottom furiously at each break.
You should have shuffled over to Brianna and gone like, hey, can you reach in my pocket?
Didn't know it's way down there. Now it's way down there. Besides, you know what Brianna would have said? No. Wisely. It may have looked like I had a squirrel in my pants, and I was trying to shoo it away from my privies, but that was not what was happening. Trying to get a camera out, take a picture, and I failed.
And ironically, you also had a squirrel in your pants.
That's a design choice, and I stand behind it. Schmel gives you a picture, and it's a darn fine picture. It was an amazing night. It was one of those nights.
But how about an amazing day we're about to have?
Honestly, today, a bunch of dung beetles pushing turds. I think it's nothing compared to last night. You know what I mean? Like, what do we got? We got nothing. We got like
The B team?
hold on, I can look at the banner. I don't know who's here.
They're so not important, they put them at the very top.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, that's embarrassing. I don't have my readers on, Robbie. Who's showing up today?
Okay, so we've got right to left, we've got Michael Coolins.
Michael Corcoran will be here. Yes, we'll have Misha Collins. Misha Collins is in the house today. Yes. And there's these, I think there's some acoustic singing act. These three guys, this trio, Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan are all here.
Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan. And that's
the three guys at the top. Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan. And they do religiously based, largely Christian, uplifting acoustic music. And it's worth every penny. I don't know what you paid, but it's worth it. And the photos with them are very clean and wholesome. Can you think of anything less clean and wholesome than a supernatural convention? I can't.
That's why I like it so much.
I think anything that has been built on a solid foundation of great writing, great acting, and Satan is always going to get an interesting mix of, people into it, if you will. Like you people. You're an interesting mix. You're Minneapolis, Minnesota, Minncon, 2016. You're the only people who get to see this show in a theater. One of my favorite things is watching the surprise look on the actors' faces when they come out here and have to walk across an actual stage to see the audience who are in actual seats under actual lights.
I was giddy last night with all the real estate I had to run around.
Although I saw your cord sort of cut you short a couple times. It was like a dog on an electric fence. He's like, hey, everybody,
I know. Our stages are usually smaller. I'm like, I can walk right up to the people on the side.
Dude, our stage, you could usually go to the side, go to the back, go outside, get a beer, come back.
Yeah.
Not this time. Billy, maybe time to go wireless, you know what I'm saying? Wireless would have been nice. You know what I mean? Plant the seed, Billy. Just talking shop with Billy.
No.
Billy loves to talk shop. We'll talk to that guy, Billy. Can't get him off the mic. Give me a second. I'm trying to entertain the crowd. It's not about you, Billy.
But Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan.
Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan. The upbeat Christian stylings of Jeffrey, Dean, and Morgan. Well, we're here to sing a song to you all. Hey ho, hey and ho. Speaking of singing upbeat music, a little round of applause for Loudon Swain, who's been playing this whole week. Let's say a little hello to the fellas in the ensemble, shall we? Putting on a fantastic show, as always, the Rhythm Meister, Mr. Stephen Norton. Brilliant. On the bass guitar. American made by American workers in factories in the Midwest. A man who was assembled by engineers, top engineers from across this great land and Germany. Why Germany? Why not? An absolute feat of technology. The Funkmeister General, Robot Mike Borja. Kind of an ethereal just kind of drifting kind of moment there. I like that. We set him to groove this morning.
Yeah, that's just gonna say. We set him to mellow.
And playing the sixth string. What can I say? Rides to town on his own horse. Guitar slung on his back. Steely look in his eye. Leather pants. I made up the pants part. But upstairs there was the horse and the steely look and the guitar. A dangerous man. Nary a care in the world. He didn't give a damn. He doesn't have to. Because he's in charge. He only answers to 6 things, and those are the strings on that guitar. Armed with only that, he travels this world, a loner. Going from town to town, breaking hearts. Does he love some ladies? Sure he does. Can you blame him? He didn't stay long, girls. He's gotta go. He's got things to do and people to see, like his wife and children. They like to see him again. When he's done loving the other ladies, it's back to the home front for drop-off and pick-up at school. But even that he does on horseback, in leather pants, with a guitar strung on his back, which is hard because sometimes the kids need help with the backpacks, and he's got the stupid guitar on his back, and he's not a lot of help, and then he bends down to pick up the kids and slings over a tank, hits the kid in the face. I'm sorry, sweetie, Daddy's got a gleam in his eye and a guitar on his back. I only answer to 6 things, these strings. What? Just go with me, it's a bed.
Look, he's got an image to keep up. What if he's at the park and paparazzi shows up and takes a picture of him and he doesn't look angsty? How will they know he's one of the best musicians playing the circuit today? They won't. They will just think he's a normal person. They will just think he's a guy with his family hanging out. We don't need that. We're trying to brand this man as a renegade. So he wears the stupid guitar around and he rides the dumb horse. And let me tell you something. That horse may look sexy going up the 405. But it's a bitch on carpool day, you know what I mean? When it's your turn to drive the neighbors, it's like, oh crap, the Moran's, how are we gonna get the kid on the horse? Would he kill him to drive a car, a smart car, anything? A moped. But no, not this guy. Why? Because he's angry. He got a chip on his shoulder. He's got a wound inside of ladies and he can only be salved by music, by play. By saying to those 6 things running down the guitar, I understand you and understand me. We understand each other. Nobody else understands us. Nobody, I'll be right there, sweetie. Nobody understands us. It's true. So what does he do? He comes to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Parks the horse out back. Takes the guitar off his back. Snaps on his fake beard and takes the stage every day. To entertain you people because he knows you get it. He knows the power of music will creep inside you and live with you and you will leave this room going, I don't know what happened, but it's Billy's fault. You're right, it is the man on the guitar, on the horse, with the fake beard and the leather pants is Billy Moran.
That horse goes really fast. As the horse went downhill.
By the way, Billy wrote that intro.
He said, Billy, 5 pages seems like a lot.
You know what you say on the guitar, Billy Moran? He's like, no, I wrote a little thing. I got this bit I'm doing. If you wouldn't mind. So I memorized it. Billy, I hope I didn't miss anything. I wouldn't have synopsized it, but we'll do the full version later. And fronting this ensemble, this musical group that came together and now call themselves a band. Singer, songwriter, angler,
reader, watcher of reality TV. Violinist, or person who saws wood in a really weird position. I'm not sure. Guitarist, lyricist, and occasionally on the talkie box, he portrays God. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Benedict! Now, in keeping with our theme, Rob will do some more homage to Minnesota through shaker performance. Now, it would be easy, a hell of a lot easier, quite frankly, if Rob would just give his tribute to Minnesota on the mic like a normal guy, but no, he wants to do it through shaker performance, because really, that's his gift to you. Because not a lot of people come to town and say thank you, Minneapolis, Minnesota, with shakers. Usually it's something stupid, like a speech.
Is this not being done anymore?
No. Back in the old days,
The shaky salute was...
yeah, it was the thing.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now it's considered old-fashioned. Well, if we're old-fashioned, so be it. He's going to say thank you in the form of a shaker solo and interpretive dance. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Minneapolis, Minnesota, Robbie, Snowman. Let me see a shaker snowman. Well done. You know, the shakers don't shake much, and the shakers shake. Whatever.
It wasn't a shaker snowman, it was a snowman.
Good point. One of the other things I've learned that's a commonplace treat, if you will, for the over 21 set here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. When you order a Bloody Mary, it comes with a steak sandwich, a cell phone, a picture of your mother, and an egg on it. And a sidecar of beer that they call a snit. Which, where I come from, a snit is an obnoxious person. So I was concerned when they said that my Bloody Mary came with a snit, because I didn't want some a-hole sitting at my table watching me drink my drink. However, it turns out it's a sidecar of beer. So, in honor of that, Rob, please, your shaker interpretation of the Bloody Mary with a snit. There goes the egg, and there goes the cell phone. Oh, there's more? And there's the snit. Fabulous. And Robbie, since all great things come in threes, why don't you give us a little... He never knows what I'm going to say. Ice fishing, Robbie. Some ice fishing. How about that? Uh-huh. Cutting the holy ice. Huh? Drinking the Bloody Mary. And dying in the ice. There's your shaker solo. Now it's like a voodoo dance. It's sort of a, now he's making sacred ground. He shot the ground. He's sanctifying the ground. Now he's doing an interpretive dance. Instead of dead center was here. This is Holy Land. And oh, now he's Parmesan. Some people say Caesar. And now it's Maracas. And now he's, oh, yeah, no. Robin. No, Tino Puente. I don't know. I'm lost. No. Oh, no, now he's Tino Puente. Now he's short Tino Puente. Now he's, oh, no. I don't know what he's doing. I'm confused. Hey! Rob, no. Rob, wait. Oh, he's up. He's up.
Let's try to do the Tommy Lee drum solo.
Oh. That was my next guess. Well done, Robbie. And thusly, you have now been introduced by the band Loud and Swaying. This is Sunday, people. You survived. We're doing this. This is happening. Boys, let's make it happen.
Been a long time, been a long time, been a lonely, 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 lonely time.
Well done.
How many of you in this joint are Friday people? Nice. How many of you are Saturday people? And how many of you Johnny-come-latelys had better things to do all weekend? I'm kidding. How many of you are Sunday people? Welcome. How many of you, all of you, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday people, are experiencing your first supernatural convention? How many we got? It's a lot.
I mean, that means...
Should I be concerned?
No, it means they haven't heard any of our jokes before. We can...
That doesn't mean they're going to work. I mean...
Well, they didn't work the first time.
That's my point. They died the first time around, I'm not sure.
But if we reuse them, no one will know.
Yeah, good point. It concerns me for your safety, though, because so many of you have thought so long and hard about coming here, about seeing Jared and Jensen. You've dreamt about this. You've been watching this show forever. And you know what you figured out? They're looking right at you. Yeah, Jared and Jensen have been staring at you through the TV for 12 years. Which is weird because when this show started, you were 4. But they have been. They've created a special bond. And like all great personalities / cult leaders, they have led you here. You could be at home watching the show for free. You could just pause it and ask them what their spirit animal was, and boom. It's like you're calm. But no, you cried and kicked and cajoled your father out of a lot of money so you can come here and see him in person, see what it's like. And I tell you, I usually am nervous for them when they're meeting Nisha, Jared, and Jensen for the first time.
Yeah.
But, be honest, we have a strong fan base. They usually survive.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
Largely, the crowd survives.
They survive, yeah.
I don't want to scare you. But when you add the Jeffrey Dean Morgan component, it worries me. It concerns me because that's a lot of masculinity in a room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a place.
That's a lot of masculinity just for me in a room.
Yeah, well, certainly we're not exactly adding to the scale ourselves.
That's true. We're bringing it back down.
That's why they have us
That's
out.
why we're here, yeah.
To counteract the masculinity. There's too much youth and hotness out there. Send out Benedict in space. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not worried necessarily for you. I think your experience will be good for the most part. Sometimes I think it's smart when you're like, buy a car, get a picture. Buy a car, get a picture. I think you made the right choice. Because a car can only do so much in this picture. This photo op. It's gonna last forever.
Let's be honest. It can drive you around town.
Damn right. It drives you crazy. You stare at it. He stares back at you. You're like, I was there. I touched him. I smelled him. I saw the way they did photos of the other people. It was all shuffle in, shuffle out, shuffle in, shuffle out. Then I stepped up and I saw, well, hello. They ushered me in. Not like the other ones. This was different. And they said, so what are we doing? They didn't ask the others that. When I said awkward prom, they said, okay. And we did awkward prom. Something happened.
Something happened.
I felt it.
It was like you actually went to prom with them.
And nothing awkward about it.
Nope.
Not a damn thing awkward about that prom. Just you, and your boyfriend, Jared Jensen, Jeffrey, and Misha, all morphed into one
Hot sandwich.
super hot man, lumbersexual, tight-panted, bow-legged, trench-carrying, wearing unshaven, mass of height and hotness. You're gonna connect with them this weekend in ways you didn't think were possible. Right now you think you're at a show, but when you get close to them, you will feel it. It will grip you. It will throw you around. Then it'll pick you up and dust you off and apologize. But nonetheless, it's gonna happen. I just want you to be emotionally prepared. Because you're excited. You're on the edge of your seat. You've dreamt of this. You've been watching on YouTube videos of them coming out on stage, answering questions from fans like you. Fans who maybe don't understand them the way you do, but they try. You dreamt one day I'd be there. I'll be there, damn it. I don't care what Dad says. Stupid dumb Dad. His rules. I'm going. And you're here now. And it's happening. It's all before you. The dream has become a reality. And you're going to pull up your phone. And you're going to film things. Because that's what you do. Why enjoy the experience in real time when you can be fumbling with an electronic the entire time? Why have the experience you can talk about later when you can be figuring out how to use your stupid camera right, and then you hit start in your pants, and then when you held up and then you hit stop, so you've got 45 minutes of the inside of your pocket, and then off during the talk, and then back on into your, I mean, what the hell? It's like it should have a Jared Jensen filter on the damn thing. It should know. It should turn itself on automatically when it sees Jared Jensen. It's just happening. It should be after that. It should happen. Don't enjoy the experience in real time. Fiddle with your phone. Spend time doing that.
Yeah.
And go home and show Grandma. She wants to know what all the fuss is about. What's the big deal? She remembers, so she had heartthrobs in her day. Cary Grant. Somebody else in that era who's also handsome, who's not Cary Grant. I don't know. Point is,
Spencer Tracy.
and that Rock Hudson, when is he gonna find a woman to marry? And that Liberace, I can't believe he's still single. My grandmother died wondering why no one would marry Liberace. The woman went to her grave thinking he's handsome, he's talented, he's very close to his mother and his brother George. You are going to film this and show it to your grandmother, and I'm going to give you a piece of advice right now. I just want you to know that even though the camera is focused on the stage, the microphone is right next to your mouth. So when you play the video for your grandma, and she sees them answering a question and can barely hear them, so you turn up the volume, what she's really going to hear is your heavy breathing and your comments to your friends of, my God, looks like he was poured into those pants. Look at that bottom. Look at it. Sweetie, bottom of what? What are you looking at? Nothing, Grandma. Show's over. I'm just warning you because I care, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I want you to come here, meet your future husbands, have a nice time, film it, and not ruin your life at home when they realize that all you came for here was pure interest. I want to save you from yourself. That's what I'm doing. You're welcome. That's my job. That's Rob's job. We have another job, too. And in this case, it's to say 3 simple words. Jeffrey Dean Morgan!
Father of mine, to where we live. You know, just close my eyes. Father of mine, take me back to the day when I was a little boy, back before you went away.
That's the city you're in, yes.
Where the hell am I? How's everybody doing?